Okay, here we go. Chapter 12, the pathways of building Jerusalem, Darchei ben Yerushalayim, the Sefer of the Yanuka. Let's go. Haratzon ha'ikari shal adam l'rtzos. The main fundamental desire that it's on us humans that we should want, we should desire. Like, what's the main thing we should want? Hu sheyeh lo yisbarach nachas ruach. We should want, the main thing is that to God, may He be blessed, He should have nachat ruach, which is like a calm soul, a calm spirit. He's at peace, He's chilling. It's all good. We want God to have this thing called nachat ruach. V'shiyah kol kafi ratzon hamanhigim hakadoshim shiyadu lechavin es ritzoni yisbarach karoi. And it should be that all of our ways go according to the desire of our holy spiritual leaders, because they know how to synchronize and align and explain to us and get us in tune with the desire of God in a proper manner. And that everything should unfold in an order that's like done with mercy. The sages know how to pull this off. Because there's a way not to have unmercy. Like it could be strict punishments and judgment. Like we want to get to the finish line with mercy. And it's incumbent upon us to have the zrizus, the speed, the motivation, the hustle, like the quickness to do the thing, like King David. Why? Because it says with King David, Chashti velo hismamati. He's like King David says, like, I hustled, I did things quick, and I did not delay. I didn't sleep on the opportunities. Ka'amor, as it says over there in Tehillim, 119, verse 60. And living this type of life in this pathway that he's describing is the rectification in of itself of the damage that Adam and Eve in their sin did to like the hustle. It's like do things fast and do things like right away and to be like on it and to do it. It's like that was damaged at the sin of Adam and Eve, and this pathway helps fix that original blemish of the zrizus, which means like to act fast. Excuse me for that. Because prior to the sin of Adam and Eve, back in the time of the creation, God's divine presence was chilling and resting in this world, just like in the time of the Beit HaMikdash in the Holy Temple. But after the sin of Adam and Eve, we became very distant, and God's divine presence was distant. And from that time, since the sin of Adam and onwards until today, humanity is just like taking steps and going to try to return to this status of the Beit HaMikdash, of like the world being a resting place for God. Everything is just steps towards there in that reality. And this is an aspect, and this is like where it comes from, all the turmoil that comes on to the nation of Israel. And the fundamental thing of these steps that we're taking as humans to get back to the temple is this pathway, which is knowledge, which is awareness, das. And when we do go in the proper path, when we are taking the right way, we rectify and fix the exile. So it's in our hands. Therefore, all things in this world, all realities, everything that's going on must be steps that we take towards the Beis HaMikdash. We must be taking steps towards this. There's no option to sit back and chill and not take steps towards it. Yeah, you could chill, you can enjoy the world, but your enjoyment should be built around the reality of we're taking steps back towards this. Hainu Shia says, Kol avodas l'shem oisa tachlis. What does this really mean? It means that all of our service, all the things we're doing, should be for the sake of this one purpose. And with this, we rectify this concept of steps towards this goal, and the exile in itself. We rectify it, we fix it. Because we have this right mentality, we have awareness, we're doing something for a purpose. And this is an aspect of the elevated concept of taking steps towards your synagogue, towards your house of prayer, as it's explained in the laws of the Shulchan Aruch and Siman Tzadik. Ki ein adam yachol leido hayim hu posea b'derech hanachon v'yim misakim b'psio yisav esarichok me'beis hamikdash. Why? Because a human, we can never really know on our own if we're actually taking steps in the right path, the correct path, and if we're really rectifying this concept called steps and the distance that we have from the Beit HaMikdash. How do we know if we're actually doing this thing called taking steps toward the Beit HaMikdash? But if you're taking steps in your life towards prayer, towards places of prayer, towards your synagogue, and towards the pathways of the righteous, you're going to see righteous people, you're following their advice. If these are the steps you're taking towards prayer and the guidance and the advice of the righteous sages, for sure you are rectifying the exile and the turmoil in the world. You are playing a role in rectifying it just because you're walking to shul, you're walking to pray, you're walking to see a tzaddik, you're walking in the ways of the tzaddik. The steps you're taking are for sure steps. Like, you don't have to have any doubts about these steps. Because when a person takes steps towards the sages of Israel, and the sages themselves, are a place where the Shekhinah, the divine presence, rests in them and in their places of house of worship and all this stuff, just like in the Beit HaMikdash, just like in the Holy Temple. When you do that, you yourself are rectifying this concept of we're far from the Holy Temple. You are bringing the Holy Temple closer by going to the sages, by listening to them, by going to places of prayer, houses of worship. If this is what you're doing with zrizus, with speed and hustle, then you are playing your role. Nothing to worry about. You're good. You did your role. You don't have to worry about if you're the reason causing turmoil for the humans, or if you're the reason God is running away farther from the world. No, you're bringing God closer to the world. My bracha to everyone today is, let's act with, I think the word is alacrity, maybe, I don't know. I live in Israel so long I forgot some of the words, but zrizus, with speed, with motivation and hustle. If we're living that life, if we're doing this, then we could have like our chill in our brain, knowing we're providing God His chill. It's like, you want the host of the house to be relaxed, you feel relaxed. If the host of your house is stressed for Shabbat, you're like, well, I'm stressed. But I love you all so much. Have a wonderful day. Stay strong. Let's collectively rectify this distance and make God nacharuach. Let's have God chill, finally, after all these years.